Welcome to the session entitled Resonating Pedagogy, Amplifying Spotlight on Music. Resources for today's session are available in the Office of Performing Arts Professional Learning Schoology course in the folder with today's date. The access code is on this slide in case you have not joined the course. This Schoology course has been used throughout the 2023-2024 school year for Performing Arts Professional Learning. Thank you for registering for today's session, which will be delivered in a hybrid format. If you have already completed the live virtual portion of today's training, then you have touched on the first bullet of our agenda for today. In working with our Spotlight on Music professional learning representative, Michael Hudson, you will explore the features in Spotlight on Music that support the BCPS music curriculum and system priorities. During the asynchronous portion of today's session, you will apply your new learning to lesson planning for fourth quarter. Lastly, you will reflect and report on your usage of Spotlight on Music this school year and ways to continue to integrate the Spotlight on Music resources. Here is the schedule for this morning's training. The links on this slide are also available in the Office of Performing Arts Professional Learning course. From 9 to 10 a.m., participants should join the live Zoom meeting for a session led by Michael Hudson from McGraw-Hill. From 10 to 11:30 a.m., participants should work asynchronously using this presentation to guide that planning time. By the end of the morning, participants should complete the linked survey to capture attendance in today's session and to reflect and report on Spotlight usage. On April 15, 2024, the Board of Education approved a contract extension for Spotlight on Music through June 30, 2026. BCPS will continue to provide digital access to the teacher and student editions of Spotlight on Music for the next 2 school years. As you probably know, teachers and students access Spotlight on Music through Schoology. Spotlight on Music must be authenticated through Schoology single sign-on. Teachers can access Spotlight if they are assigned to any grade K-5 vocal music course in Schoology by clicking first accessing a Schoology grade K-5 vocal music course and then by clicking on the McGraw-Hill K-12 SSO icon in the left menu of resources. Similarly, students can access Spotlight through their vocal music course in Schoology. It is critical that we continue to utilize this resource to support grade K-5 vocal music instruction. BCPS has made a significant investment in adopting Music Studio as our digital elementary music textbook. One resource provided by McGraw-Hill is the Padlet. During your asynchronous time, explore this resource. Reminder: for any Spotlight on Music direct links to work, you must have authenticated Spotlight in Schoology by clicking on the McGraw-Hill K-12 SSO icon and opening Spotlight in a browser tab. Additionally, in the Elementary Music Schoology Curriculum group, you will find resources to support the use of Spotlight. Take some time to familiarize yourself with the resources in the folder pictured on this slide. Our BCPS elementary vocal music curriculum is designed to address key skills and concepts by grade level. During your asynchronous time, you might spend some time reflecting on the skills that you have addressed this year and the ones that might need to be covered during fourth quarter. What lessons or activities in Spotlight can help with teaching these skills or concepts? How can you add those items to your favorites or to the lesson planner in Spotlight for easier access? Our BCPS curriculum overview also includes alignment to Spotlight resources. Pictured on this slide is the 4th grade overview as an example. The digital Spotlight resources are labeled using the naming convention that is used in the digital teacher edition of Spotlight Music Studio: S for section, U for unit, and L for lesson. You can search using the naming convention to find the resource in Spotlight. Every grade level has 4 main sections in Spotlight on Music, Music Studio. Spotlight on Concepts will provide lessons that can be correlated with our BCPS music curriculum. One highlight under Spotlight on Performance is that every grade level has a licensed Broadway for Kids Junior musical through a partnership with Musical Theater International. You might spend time exploring some of the options under Spotlight on Performance and start to think about performance options for next school year. Other resources that you might explore in Spotlight on Music Music Studio are the ORF orchestration charts and the virtual instrument library. Both would be helpful for lesson planning activities that include playing ORF instruments either with the instruments in your classroom or virtually on a Chromebook. Take a moment to watch a few minutes of the video on this slide to learn more. A link to this video may be found in the Materials folder for today. The video should start at minute mark 8:05. After you have completed your own exploration and planning using Spotlight on Music, your last step in today's training is to report on your current usage of Spotlight and reflect on ways to continue to utilize this text. Please complete the usage survey that is linked to this slide and also available in the Office of Performing Arts Professional Learning Schoology course. We hope you have enjoyed your time exploring Music Studio and applying your new learning. If you have any questions regarding Spotlight on Music Studio, please feel free to reach out to the Office of Performing Arts. Thank you for your engagement.